All right, our final question here that we're going to work on is this question number 7, and it's about determining if the ratio creates the same color of paint. So we have this pink paint. When you mix red and white, you get a shade of pink. And so what we have these two different shades here. So we have 5 cups of red, 3 cups of white, and 7 cups of red and 4 cups of white. We want to know if they are the same, right? So if I do it like this, I'm just going to set up one ratio table here, okay? And I'm going to do red and white. Those are my two colors, right? And let's just start with my 5 to 3, okay? That's my ratio, 5 to 3, okay? And I can do a couple of different things. I can scale this up, like make that a 10 by doubling, make that a 6, okay? This is my, by the way. And then I can also do things like figure out what one unit rate, kind of an idea. So I can take, that 5 and make it a 1, divide 5 by 5, divide 3 by 5, and you end up with this amount here. Okay, let's look at Priya very quickly. All right, here's Priya. We're going to do red and we're going to do white. I'm going to set up a ratio table. Priya's is 7 to 4. Okay. Now, none of these numbers really work nicely together here. Okay. And so this one in particular is kind of gnarly. Just in terms of like I can double and get 14 and 8, but we still don't have the same amount of red here to compare the white, or we don't have the same amount of white anywhere to compare red. So what I could do is I could make this 1 again. So let's look at this. If I do that, that means that I am dividing by 7. Okay. Well, 4 divided by 7 on the calculator seems way simpler than doing that by hand. So I'm going to take 4, right, like this, and I'm going to divide by 7. Okay. And I'm going to hit enter, and I'm going to get this nasty decimal, 0.57142857. So 0.5714. Okay. Now, if we look, 1 cup of red, my uses 6/10 of a cup. Right? Here, Priya uses 1 cup of red and 5,714 10,000ths of a cup, which seems really like an odd thing. So what I notice here is they are really close. They're really close. In fact, my eyes probably couldn't tell the difference, but they're not exactly the same. What I want to do is look at something else where we can compare these in a way that maybe makes us a little bit easier to see. So let's say I'm going to bounce this up here. I'm going to say this is going to be 35 cups, okay, of red, right? So that is times 7, which means this gets to be multiplied by 7. So that gives me 21. So I put in 35 cups of red. I'm going to put in 21 cups of white. That's my pink. Down here, though, to get 35, okay, so I'm going to take this 7, right? That's going to get multiplied by 5. Then that means this 4 gets multiplied by 5. Same rate. So 4 times 5, 20. 2 different amounts of white. So if we use different amounts of white, we're going to have different shades of pink. Now, personally, like I said, I probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference. But mathematically, I can tell the difference. I can tell one is going to be slightly more red than the other. Okay? So, there we go.